With the Winter Olympic Games just around the corner, it's amazing to think it's actually been 30 years since the 1980 Miracle on Ice, the United States hockey team with a group of amateurs shocking a Russian team widely regarded as the greatest team ever, and doing so at the height of the Cold War. Ken Morrow was a 22-year-old defenseman from Flint at the time and later went on to a 10-year career in the National Hockey League. Yesterday he was a guest at the Griffins game, and I was able to ask him if it blew his mind to actually think it's been 30 years since the greatest upset of all time took place.
It does, and you know, the thing is, I'm reminded that it's been 30 years when I look in the mirror and I see how old I've gotten, but you know, in people's minds it's like it happened yesterday, because the initial reaction is that people come up, they tell you who they were with, where they were when they were watching the game on TV, and it's like it happened yesterday for them.
What do you think of? I mean, I guess what's it like for you when people do come up to you and want to talk about it, and you know, to know, I mean, to have accomplished what you did on the ice, but to see the way that it affected so many people in that moment in time has stuck with people for so long.
It's unique for a sporting event. I don't know that there's any other sporting event in the world that's become like a pop culture thing. You know, I tell people. When I was a kid, you know, when John F. Kennedy was assassinated and Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, those are memories for me that I remember, and this hockey game is the same for people. As I told you, the reaction is that people remember, even if they weren't a hockey fan, they remember the moment, and they'll remember it until the day they die.
For you, when you think back on it, you know, as you start thinking about it, is it all of it? Is the people reaction? Is it the gold medal ceremony with everyone getting up on the podium? Is it the game against Russia? Is it the practices? When you think about it, what do you think of first? And
so many great memories for me. Everybody wants to talk about the Russian game. That's the first thing they talk about. When the movie came out, everybody asked about the movie. Was it true that he made us skate in the dark? The answer is yes, that did happen. For me, my best memory is after we had won the final game against Finland on Sunday morning. We were able to bring all of our family and friends down into the locker room. We had a couple hours before the medal ceremony, and to me that was the best moment. We just kind of celebrated between ourselves, and you know, it wasn't any better than that.
So he actually had that gold medal with him. Actually let me put it on. It was kind of cool to hold like U.S. Olympic hockey gold medal. It's cool. It's actually one of the nice little thrills I've had.
And more with Kenny, Sports Overtime?
Coming up tonight.
All right. Thanks, JT.